What are you guys doing here? Number one, this week marked the due date for the first half of property tax payments for the FY25 fiscal year. Everybody's favorite time of year, and ours as well. So if you they were due on Wednesday. So if you didn't get them in on Wednesday, please get them in as quickly as possible because interest starts to accrue on them. If you mailed them into the town office and they're postmarked prior to Wednesday, don't worry, you won't get charged any extra. We'll make sure that we process that here with these fine young ladies behind me. Get that processed with no additional interest. So we're on to the next. Number two, we've been having a lot of fun over the last few weeks spotlighting local businesses, but we're switching things up a little bit. We're going to do an organizational spotlight today, and I am pleased to be joined with Penny Groves from Yarmouth Cares About Neighbors, YCAN. Penny, you're the vice president of that crew?
That's right.
And you may already know about the work that they do here in town, but it's a lot. So Penny, tell us more about what YCAN is and how folks can get involved.
Thanks for having me. YCAN has helped neighbors in this community for a long time, and I'm new to the community and new to YCAN, but I was amazed, and I think a lot of people might be surprised at the number of programs that YCAN is involved in. And they're mostly listed on this poster here. Everything from Project Holiday, which is coming up at Christmas, which helps get Christmas presents for children who may not otherwise get a gift, to heating assistance for people that are having trouble making ends meet to make their heating fuel payment, or Yarmouth Emergency Team, where counselors at the local schools might get out the word that somebody needs some new clothes because the other ones they've outgrown and the parents can't afford them right then. Or it might also be the food pantry, which is currently serving about 87 families this year, which is up by, I think, about 19 since last year. And it's amazing sometimes how little money that you can give that will help our neighbors in our community. For example, if you give $5 even, that can allow the food pantry to purchase a pound of hamburger to help a family who might be having trouble making ends meet. Or $10 might help with Project Bundle Up, which we do in conjunction with Yarmouth Community Services. And that could get a pair of waterproof gloves. Or $25 could help a child get a new coat so that they can be warm at recess.
Of course.
Or maybe a teenager needs a new pair of boots that they've outgrown the last ones, and that can keep their feet warm on the way to school. So it's just a lot of different things, and working together with other organizations like the Lions Club and the fire department at Project Holiday. Is so great to see them bringing so many gifts and then being willing to do more, just wanting to know what they can do to help.
And YCAN has thrived for all these years because of the generosity of folks in town. And so, if folks want to contribute, how might they do that? And how can they learn more about YCAN and what you offer?
We have a Facebook page. We have a website. And at the bottom of this poster, there is a QR code that you can go to pay with PayPal, or you can pay by check. You also might see some signs popping up in yards around town with the same QR code. So just look for those.
Yeah, thanks. And again, YCS is a great partner of YCAN.
Yes.
If you want more information and just want to stop by the town office to learn more, Karen McNeil or any member of her team can connect you with anybody from folks with YCAN. So thank you so much, Penny, and it was great to see you, and thanks for participating, and hopefully you have an opportunity to contribute this season.
Thank you.
Number 3, I wanted to quickly thank everyone who participated in last night's volunteer fair. It was our first ever volunteer fair, and based on the participation, it'll be the first of many. We had over 30 different regional and local nonprofits and volunteer boards and committees participate. And by participating, they were able to share the work that they do and offer opportunities for folks here in Yarmouth to participate as well. Speaking of volunteerism, the town currently has vacancies on a number of our boards and committees. So if you're interested in participating and maybe finding your own niche here in Yarmouth, there are opportunities for everyone, spanning from General Board of Appeals all the way to the Planning Board. To learn more about our vacancies, check out the boards and committees section on the town's website. Number 4, we're back in front of the beautiful Royal River, where I'd like to give you a quick update on some public hearings the Town Council's been hosting on the ongoing Section 206 study from the Army Corps of Engineers. We had an excellent turnout last Thursday, had dozens and dozens of Yarmouth residents and folks from outside of the town come and share their thoughts on the draft report that we've received. The Town Council is going to be hosting another public hearing next Thursday, so November 21st at 7 o'clock p.m. in the log cabin. So if you have any ideas or you have any questions or concerns or support for the study itself, come on by and share your thoughts with the Town Council. No decisions are going to be being made at that point. It's just an opportunity for the council to collect some feedback from the town. All that feedback, all the comments you've been sending into the Army Corps as part of their public review process, all critical into making an informed decision for next steps. Number 5. Hey, did you know that the town maintains almost 300 fire hydrants? You probably don't notice them as you're riding around town, but you certainly want them if you have a fire or some other emergency at your house. During the winter season, we rely on residents to take care of those fire hydrants that are in front of their houses so that firefighters and public works operators can access them when they need them. To make sure that these hydrants are available for everyone's use throughout the winter months, the town's created an Adopt a Hydrant program, which is administered through our Public Works Department. If you're interested in volunteering or if you're already doing this work and want to learn more about how you can participate, be in touch with Karen Stover through our Public Works Department. Unlike last week when I was sweating doing this Friday 5, it feels a little bit more like November now, which means that winter is right around the corner. As we prepare for winter operations, the town is trying to do something a little bit different than in previous years of sharing information on winter closures, snow maintenance operations, and other project updates related to the winter time that you might want to learn more about. We're going to host all that information on a rotating news item on our homepage on the Town of Yarmouth website at yarmouth.me.us. There you'll be able to learn more about what we've got for operations and how it might impact you or your travels. And just like that, we're wrapping up for this week's Friday 5. Thanks again for tuning in. As always, if you've got ideas of things we should cover or businesses or organizations that we should showcase, feel free to get in touch. And as you noticed at the beginning of this week's edition, we have our first photo of the week. So if you have a great photo of anything in Yarmouth that's representative of this wonderful town, send it to news@yarmouth.me.us and maybe you'll have a chance to be on next week's edition. Thanks again.